Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Shanika. Welcome to my channel. I hope y'all are having a wonderful, blessed day. I got another one for y'all from my good old women's devotional Bible. This story today is called Paybacks. But first, I'm going to read a script for you all, and it's from Proverbs chapter 20, verse 22, and it reads, "Do not say, I'll pay you back for this wrong. Wait for the Lord, and he will deliver you." Okay, payback. Revenge isn't sweet. Instead, it makes us sour. Studies have shown an association between negative emotions such as anger and revenge with a variety of destructive physical symptoms, including headaches, backaches, allergic disorders, ulcers, nausea, high blood pressure, and heart attacks. Sadly, while vengeful people plot another's demise, they themselves often develop a painful health problem. Paybacks have a way of paying us back. Revenge is an outward manifestation of an underlying problem: anger, resentment. Anger left unchecked will deepen into bitter roots of resentment or jealousy or both. And when these unbiblical attitudes are full grown, the desire for revenge springs up. Revenge opposes the golden rule: do to others what you would have them do to you. And that's in Matthew chapter 7, verse 12. Instead of taking things into our own hands, the proverb encourages us to let go and let God deal with our enemies, because God is just. Those who are wicked will eventually get their just deserts. Y'all, I have been guilty of seeking revenge, okay? Getting revenge. And when I tell you, when you get revenge on people, that stank get on you too. When you lower your morals, values, principles, and standards to do what somebody else is doing or to get back at them, not only do they catch them glory hands, you catch it too, okay? But let me tell you, when you sit back and let God, his revenge is better than what you could think of or what you could do. I'm trying to tell you. When I was in the military, there were higher ranking people that they straight up lie on me, okay? They did so many things against me, and there was nothing that I could do. I mean, all I could do was pray. And then it wasn't until like I would go to my next duty station and hear reports about what was going on with those people that I would see how God moved on my behalf and did things to those people one by one that I could have never imagined. I didn't have to lift one finger. Unfortunately, though, I couldn't hold that same restraint in my personal life. So in the military, I was silent and I would pray, but I didn't apply that same principle in my personal life. And when people would come against me, I would come against them. Okay, I was the one that be quiet and just sit back and let God. I would seek revenge on them too. And these ulcers and backaches and headaches and migraines and all that stuff, yeah, I would have them too. But I didn't correlate them. I didn't put two and two together that I was reaping what I was sowing. You know what I'm saying? I was getting punishment because I was trying to do what they were doing. I didn't link it until I woke up. Anywho, King Louis XIII of France is said to have treated his enemies in an unexpected manner after ascending to the throne. Before coming to power, he had been cast into prison and kept in chains. Later, when he did become king, he was urged to seek revenge on those who had opposed him, but he refused. Instead, he prepared a scroll on which he listed all who had perpetrated crimes against him. Behind every man's name, he placed a cross in red ink. When the guilty heard about this, they feared for their lives and fled. Then the king explained, "The cross which I drew beside each name was not a sign of punishment, but a pledge of forgiveness extended for the sake of the crucified Savior, who upon his cross forgave his enemies and prayed for them." Y'all, ever since my awakening, I wake up every morning now and I do pray. I pray for everyone that comes against me, and I forgive them. I tell God, hey, bless them, forgive them, and I pray for them to turn to God, to blind them from me, to turn their negative thoughts and feelings towards me and go to God and seek help and bless them. Now, I ask God to place his judgment on them too. I do. But I ask him to also forgive them and bless them at the same time so that they can focus on themselves and not on me. So I do extend that forgiveness, especially because I dream about these people coming against me. And so I know the names to go to God and say, please forgive this person, forgive that person, because they just won't stop. They've been coming at me forever and ever and ever, and they just won't stop. So Lord, please get them, forgive them, and help them, okay? Getting revenge may get us even with our enemies, but forgiveness places us above them. In fact, we are never more like God than when we turn the other cheek. I know it's tough. I know it. Martin Luther King Jr., he was like, when they come at us, give them one cheek, and if they come at us again, turn the other cheek. I know it's easier said than done. But when y'all sit back and watch how God's revenge is on those people, what he does, his punishment and his judgment, you'll be like, okay, you want to keep coming? Keep on. You'll smile. Be like, go ahead and keep on. Keep right on. Because as you keep coming at me, those negative, bad things that's happening in your life, it's going to keep happening to you. And let me tell y'all this too. Don't celebrate, because God going to show you what's happening to those people. Do not celebrate. Do not rejoice. Just pray for them, because that's what I do. Because it is so unfortunate and sad what is happening in these people's lives. And so you feel bad for them. That's why I pray. You have no, if you have empathy, you will feel sorry and you will feel bad for these people. And you be like, man, I told you to stop. I keep telling y'all to stop coming against me, and you just won't. And as a result, you keep on suffering, but you just can't help yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you pray for them. Like, Lord, help them get out of this situation and their misery, okay? But at the same time, you be like, okay, you're going to keep coming. All right, keep on coming, because I know my Father is going to take care of you, okay? Anywho, in the Lord's Prayer, the only petition that is conditional is forgiveness. Forgive us our debts as we also forgive our debtors. And that's in Matthew chapter 6, verse 12. Why can we forgo revenge and offer forgiveness? Because we have been forgiven by God. To issue payback is human. To pardon is divine. Reflection question 1. Have you ever been contemplating a payback? Are you experiencing any painful, physical, emotional, or spiritual consequences? Y'all, I experienced those, and I will never do it again, okay? Because I'm not stooping to anybody's level. I'm not lowering my morals, values, principles, or standards to somebody else's level. I'm not doing it. You're going to catch them glory hands by yourself. I'm not going down for you. You're going to go down by yourself. 2, what are some of the things God has forgiven you for? God has forgiven me for a lot of my sins, and I'm talking about some of the big ones, okay? He has forgiven me. And as a result of him forgiving me, that allows me to forgive everyone else. I'm like, if God can forgive me for this, I'm forgiving you, and I'm going to leave it in God's hands, okay? 3, how does reviewing how you've been forgiven help you let go of revenge and let God handle the paybacks. When you see how God moves in your life on your behalf against those people that have come against you, that'll let you sit back and be patient. Because that's another thing that gets us caught up. We want something to happen to them right now, immediately. Well, it will if you be quiet. If you interfere and you try to do it yourself, you're going to prolong God's judgment on them, God's punishment, because he got to deal with you. Okay, you ain't going to see what's happening to them because it's happening to you too. But when you sit back and be patient, you'll see. I promise y'all, you will see God seek revenge for you. Okay. And I have a quote here that's from a Corrie Boom, and it says, forgiveness is the key that unlocks the door of resentment and the handcuffs of hate. It is a power that breaks the chains of bitterness and the shackles of selfishness. Y'all let go and let God. And I know it's easier said than done, but start reflecting on the things that people have done to you and look at how God, not you, handled that situation for you. And then look at what happened to you when you sought revenge on people. I'm pretty sure some bad things happened to you because you sought revenge. You got some kickback, some blowback from that. And that should be a lesson for you as well, to just sit back, y'all. Sit back. Give them that cheek, give them that cheek, give them your forehead, give them your butt, give them your neck, give them everything. People gonna be people. You can't change them. You can't. No matter how much you try, you will not be able to change people. And if they have that anger and resentment and bitterness and jealousy towards you, it's nothing you can do. They got to go to God. They got to go to therapy. They got to do the work. They got to want to do it, and they got to get help. And all you can do is sit back. Do not lower yourself. Stoop down to people's level to do what they do, because that stank is going to get on you. And you don't want those repercussions. I'm telling you, you do not want it. So just sit back. Do not try to seek payback. Go to God. I go to God every morning and I pray. I say, God, please get mischief and his minions. Get your children, get your children, get your children. They messing with me. And he said, be silent, be still, and watch me work. Okay? I'm telling y'all, God got your back. There's no need for you to get payback on people. Be silent. Thank y'all so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. I hope y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. I love y'all. I thank you. Bye.